Prince Harry seemed to have a sense of humor about the fact his new friend Orlando Bloom was voicing him in satirical cartoon series, The Prince. According to the show's creator, Gary Janetti, the Duke of Sussex was aware of Bloom's part in HBO Max's animated comedy. The Family Guy writer was asked about the show, which satirizes the British royal family. During a recent appearance on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. "I don't know if Harry has said anything to Orlando about it, but I know before the show premiered. He was aware that Orlando was doing it," Janetti said, according to reports. "And he seemed to have a sense of humor about it." The claim comes after Bloom previously discussed his role in the series, which has been lambasted for its satirical take on 8-year-old Prince George, with some people saying the program was inappropriate and disrespectful. Speaking to The Hollywood Reporter in August 2020, Bloom stated, "It's not malicious or intended to be. He's really got his finger on the pulse, Gary. He's so smart and so zeitgeist. Why? I roll the dice on it, but I'm going to have to mention it to Prince Harry when I next see him, because I'm not going to be able to not. Oddly, I'm sure I'm going to see him at some point, just because of the nature of the universe. It always throws people together." The cartoon offers viewers an inside glimpse of the imagined inner workings of the royal family through the eyes of the oldest child of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. At 8 years old, Prince George is third in line to the throne, behind his father, Prince William, and his grandfather, Prince Charles. In the satire, Prince Harry is shown coming to terms with his post-royal life, as he and his wife Meghan Markle move into a small LA apartment after running out of money. The royal is also portrayed as an inattentive father who has to work at a coffee shop to pay the bills after his TV projects fail. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle made news last year as they stepped down from their roles as senior members of the royal family. They went on to lose their HRH titles and Sussex royal brand, and have since relocated across the pond to Los Angeles, California, where they have just welcomed their second child, Lilibet. It was their biography, Finding Freedom, that got the world talking recently, however, as Omid Scobie and Carolyn Duran's words resurfaced, involving a particular turning point in Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's relationship, a phone call. According to Finding Freedom, the phone call that changed everything for the Sussex couple was back when they were secretly dating in Canada, when royal aides called to inform them that their secret relationship had been leaked. One night late in October in Toronto, Harry was happy, and so was Meghan, reads a section of Finding Freedom, via The Times. Until they received a call from one of Harry's aides at Kensington Palace. It wasn't good news. A tabloid was going to run with the story of their relationship. Their main worry was that her place would be besieged by photographers within 24 hours. They had little time to think, because there were only a couple of paparazzi in Toronto. But it wouldn't be long before photographers flew in from New York and LA, all hoping to get that first picture of the happy couple. Of course, Meghan went on to become a paparazzi favorite overnight. And the royal couple has struggled constantly to preserve their privacy. It's no secret that Prince Harry has been making waves within the royal family since exiting it. Between leaving his duties as a royal behind, to moving his family to the US, the Duke of Sussex hasn't shied away from controversy. But most recently, Harry made an announcement that concerned the royals as a whole. And his dad is reportedly not very happy about it. Harry's latest announcement, that he is releasing an intimate and heartfelt memoir, has some in the royal family concerned about what the book may include. When announcing the book, Harry explained his intentions in writing it. "In writing this not as the prince I was born but as the man I have become," he said in a statement, per the Associated Press. "I've worn many hats over the years, both literally and figuratively, and my hope is that in telling my story, the highs and lows, the mistakes, the lessons learned, I can help show that no matter where we come from, we have more in common than we think." While Prince Charles hasn't commented on the book directly, those close to him have shared that he is hurt by both Harry's words and actions. Speaking with Fox News, Nick Bullen, co-founder and editor-in-chief of True Royalty TV, shared that while he doesn't know Prince Charles' thoughts on his son's upcoming book, he believes Charles has been hurt by Harry's words. "I do know from people close to him that he has been very hurt over the last few months about all the revelations," Bullen told the outlet. "I think it's pretty telling that when Clarence House released their annual report in the summer, they made it very clear that they were funding Harry and his wife Meghan Markle after their departure." For his part, Bullen was also shocked about Harry's book. "I think most people felt that the Oprah interview and the subsequent documentaries were enough. He explained. Enough has been said. Do we really need a book going into more detail? Will this really help his relationship with the family? So I was personally surprised. Prince Charles and Harry clearly have a lot to work through. If they're going to work through their differences and find common ground once again. But inside sources aside, no one can really ever know the inner workings of a family. Harry's hoping things calm down between the two of them soon.